In this session, we're going to look at the search tool function within Aucerna Execute, and more specifically, how we can customize the results cards that we see when we search for a document. A number of different documents. So I've got one job, one project, and 3 AFEs, all related back to that 11 of 4 well. What I want to highlight for everyone today is how to change what sits within these custom results cards, specifically for our AFE. What I want to be able to do is key off of who the owner of the AFE is and limit that gross estimate amount being visible only to the owner of that particular AFE. So as a system administrator, I'm the owner for 2 of the AFEs that we can see here, but I'm not for our middle drilling AFE. I want to limit who gets to see that gross estimate amount depending on ownership of the AFE. So how would we do that? We go ahead into our configuration menu here, where we're able to search for our specific AFE configuration. Then we can head down to our custom card, and we can see right away that in our rule editor, we've already got quite a bit in place, and that's what defines what goes into our custom card already. As we edit that, we want to make sure that we're going into the gross estimate row to change specifically what we need to. And what we're going to start with is by adding a little bit of logic, an if then else statement. What we're trying to do is look for the owner of the AFE, and we want to compare that to if it's the current user as well. So we can call on our specific fields that we're going to add, and then we need a way to compare them. So we can use a text compare in our if statement. And so we're going to compare if the AFE owner is equal to the current user. And if that's an exact match, then what we want to do is leave everything as we have it. So we want to essentially just click and drag this row to leave everything as is, where it shows our gross estimate amount just to the owner. And then for our else statement, we're going to want to insert a row. We can actually copy our label here. We still want it to say gross estimate, but after that, what comes after just the title of the gross estimate there, our content, we're going to want to maybe add some text here, and we can simply create this ourselves just to let the current user know that you need to see the AFE owner to get some insight into the actual estimate amount. So once we've completed that if then else statement, we can slide it back into where that initial gross estimate row was. We can hit done, and we can go and check our results. So if we go back and we search for our 11 of 4 well again, what we can see is we've got, as the system administrator, as I'm logged in as a system administrator, I'm able to see gross estimate amounts for the AFEs that I'm the owner of. When we've got our alternate owner of that AFE, we are getting that message that we put in, please see the AFE owner for the AFE estimate. And again, once I'm the owner, I'm able to see that estimate. So this has been a session dedicated to the search tool within Aucerna Execute and how we can customize those result cards. I hope you found it useful, and we'll see you for the next one.